Hello there, I'm Lloyd Evans. Welcome to Ramacrow. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 30 obvious Bible contradictions. So 30 examples of the Bible contradicting itself. Let's now get stuck in to the Bible contradiction. Example number 4. Question: should people be punished for the sins of past generations? Yes, is the answer, according to Exodus 20 and verse 5. You must not bow down to them, nor be enticed to serve them, for I, Jehovah your God, am a God who requires exclusive devotion, bringing punishment for the error of fathers upon sons, upon the third generation, and upon the fourth generation of those who hate me. So according to the Bible, or at least this part of the Bible, it would be normal for a son or grandson or great-grandson to be punished for something that their father, grandfather, or great-grandfather has done. That would be a reasonable way of doing things. Obviously, I don't agree. I think that's a terrible way of doing things. It's a deeply immoral thing to visit punishment on the current generation based on what the past generation has done. Imagine if our criminal justice system operated in that way and we started sending people to jail for stuff that their fathers or grandfathers or great-grandfathers had done. Fortunately, the Bible is on my side. The Bible has verses that agree with me. Here's one of them, Ezekiel 18 verse 20. The soul who sins is the one who will die. A son will bear no guilt because of the error of his father, and a father will bear no guilt because of the error of his son. The righteousness of the righteous one will be accounted to him alone, and the wickedness of the wicked one will be accounted to him alone.
Let us examine the verses mentioned by Mr. Lloyd Evans. Exodus 20, 4-6. It says, you shall not make for yourself an image in the form of anything in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the waters below. Verse 5. You shall not bow to them or worship them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sin of the parents to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me, but showing love to 1,000 generations of those who love me and keep my commandments. The verses mentioned is the law of worship that God gave to Jewish people under the leadership of Moses. His decree is not to worship other gods made by hands, except to him alone. Violation of this law, the punishment is death, and curse to his children to third and fourth generation. The curse that implanted in the heart is shameful lust, engaging in relationship with same-sex, or we call it homosexuality. Romans 1:25-27. But if the children ask forgiveness in behalf of their parents and return back to God, He is merciful to pardon and clean the guilt of their sin. In chapter 18, book of Ezekiel, is the law of human relation to establish order in the congregation. These are the laws. Verse 5, suppose there is a righteous man who does what is just and right. Verse 6, he does not eat at the mountain shrines or look to the idols of Israel. He does not defile his neighbor's wife or have sexual relations with a woman during the period. Verse 7, he does not oppress anyone, but returns what he took in pledge for a loan. He does not commit robbery and provides clothing for the naked. Verse 8, he does not lend to them at interest or take profit from them. He withholds his hand from doing wrong and judges fairly between two parties. Verse 9, he follows my decrees and faithfully keeps my laws. That man is righteous. He will surely live, declares the sovereign Lord. It is the Lord who gave these laws to Ezekiel. If these laws are violated, the one who violates of said laws is held liable. The child shall not share the liability of his parent, nor the parent shall not share the liability of his son. As mentioned in verses 20, it says, the one who sins is the one who will die. The child will not share the guilt of the parent, nor will the parent share the guilt of the child. The righteousness of the righteous will be credited to them, and the wickedness of the wicked will be charged against them. NIV. This passage is erroneously booked to Job 18:20 by Mr. Lloyd Evans. Very obvious that Mr. Lloyd Evans does not open the Bible in conducting his research. Maybe he got his 30 alleged contradiction from the anti-Bible apologist. Exodus 20 verse 5 and Ezekiel 18:20 does not contradict each other because the application of Exodus 20 verse 5 is for the law of worship, while Ezekiel 18:20 the application is for the law of human relation.